Item 9A, consideration, discussion, and possible approval for award to the lowest responsible bidder, Diversified Civil Contractors, LLC, as well as approval of and authorization to execute a construction contract for West New Orleans Street and Elm Place intersection and streetscapes improvement. Travis Small.
Good evening, Mayor, Vice Mayor, Council, City Manager. Travis Small, Engineering Construction Department. I'm happy to come before you tonight to let you know we opened bids last week for the New Orleans and Elm intersection project. We opened bids. We received 4 bids. The advertisement was put out on April 19th and 26th. We opened bids on May 10th. We received 4 bids. The apparent low bidder came in with a total bid of $4,465,993.50. And the engineer's estimate was $354,000 At this time, I will answer any questions you might have, and we recommend award of the bid.
You know, I'm excited.
Yes, ma'am.
I cannot wait. I've been telling everyone that I can talk to. Be patient. It's gonna be a little hairy for a few months, but 10 months to a year, and then everyone's gonna be happy. We have, before we take a vote, we do have someone who wants to speak on this item. Nick Zagrafa, sorry.
That's me. It's only.
Nick Z? Sorry.
Honestly, I'm only here as, I'm Nick Zagraphis with Diversified Civil Contractors. I was just here to discuss anything that anybody may have, or
Any questions?
any questions or anything.
Have you done other work for the city?
Yes, ma'am. We did the downtown streetscapes, Phase 5,
Yes.
and the New Orleans, Kenosha Street widening, both won Excellence in Construction with ABC. We're currently doing the New Orleans sidewalk improvements.
I've
We
taken
finished it.
pictures with your workers. She might have put her name in the.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, I've seen you.
You really did?
Actually, I saw your
What?
Facebook post, yeah.
No, I've taken a bunch of pictures. I've stopped. They're like,
yeah.
"Who are you?" Crazy woman. I'm like, "Come here, get in a picture with me." They don't ask questions. They just take pictures.
Oh, I
with
know.
me. It's-
Yeah.
They're like, "I don't know who you are." but-
You came in under the budget we had, or came in under
Very
the.
close
the
to it.
propo-
I don't
yeah.
know budget-wise,
Yeah.
but the engineer's
But
estimate.
are you comfortable that you can perform this work for that?
Absolutely.
That price and at that rate?
Absolutely.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
you.
I'll make a motion to approve. Well, we've got one more speaker.
Oh, one more
yep,
speaker.
sorry.
Oh.
We've got Mark
Sorry,
Huff.
I'll withdraw.
Sorry. I apologize.
Pardon me.
Mayor, Vice Mayor, thank you for allowing me to speak. I'm owner and representative of TriStar Construction. Out this door in the lobby, giant photo of downtown streetscape. That's my company. We've done most of your downtown streetscape throughout the years, 3, if not 4 of those phases. I was second place bidder on this job. In the bid documents, there's no less than 7 places that require the bidders to show proof of $4 million plus projects. Also in the pre-bid, it was reiterated to us that we must show $4 million plus size projects. The low bidder in this project has none. So that is why I am here in opposition of awarding this contract to him. And further in the specs, it's very clear that you have to have these size projects as an experience. If any other municipality, government, if we were to look over those rules and go ahead and bid it, it is grounds for rejection. We've been there. The city of Tulsa, ODOT. I mean, there's been things that have been forgotten on bids or overlooked or just pay no attention to, and we are rejected. So I'm here in opposition of awarding this contract under those guidelines. I mean, it's your rules. You put them out there. And again, in any other situation, us road contractors, if we open a spec book, bid book, and we see you have to show proof of 20 million, but we're not used to doing that size project, we don't bid it because we shouldn't. So that is why I'm here to oppose awarding this contract in this situation to this low bidder. Again, I've worked for the city of Broken Arrow for many, many years, done many of your projects. My record stands for itself. I meet all the criteria. So that is all I have.
Okay, thank you, Mark. Thank you.
Can you address the issues raised?
Yes, sir. So there is one location in the contract documents that does state a $4+ million contracts listed as experience, and there is another location within the contract documents that does state that the City of Broken Arrow can waive informalities for any reason. So we looked at the bids that came in. The apparent low bidder, Diversified Civil, listed projects that were 2.9 million and 2.7 million. As Diversified Civil mentioned, they'd worked on the Streetscapes 5 project and also the Kenosha Date to Maine widening project. Both of those projects included patterned concrete and decorative concrete. The Streetscapes 5 included lighting. So there were aspects of both projects that are going to be included within the New Orleans and Elm intersection project. We felt comfortable with the work that they have done on previous projects, and staff felt like that Diversified Civil had the staff on hand right now to be able to tackle this project. The $2.9 million, of course, is slightly less than the $4 million plus that we had in the experience document, but we felt like the Diversified Civil had the ability to do the project, and that's why we made the recommendation as we did.
This is a legal question perhaps, but the statute, as I understand it, says the lowest most responsive bidder, correct?
Correct.
So the lowest is the first issue to consider, and then responsive is the second, correct?
Yeah, they're responsible.
Responsible, I'm sorry.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And so how do we define responsible? Because if I'm going to make a record here based on whatever we're going to do.
So it's actually in section 2-29 where we talk about what factors that we look at for a responsible bid, and some of those factors are the ability, capacity, skill of the bidder so that they can perform the contract. Can they provide service promptly within specificity of time? You know, what's their character, judgment, reputation, quality of performance? And it just goes on. I mean, there's several other factors in there. So I would defer to engineering on their expert, opinion as to the qualifications of the bidders on this project. I think it's important to note that this was not a pre-qualification of bidders procedure. That's a different procedure that we've done. I think, for example, on some of our walls, we say, you have to have been qualified, for example, by ODOT. And, going through that type of procedure, which Tulsa has, I think which was referenced, they won't even open the bids. That's not the procedure that we're talking about here. This was for example, an IE, $4 million project. And so, my understanding, what I'm hearing from our engineering department is they've looked at the character, the quality of the work, the reputation, the work that they've done for us previously, and they've made their determination on that. I don't see a violation of the Competitive Bidding Act.
Okay. So with that in mind, I respect the work both of these companies have done for us both in the past and currently to that extent, but the bottom line is we have a duty to save the money for our taxpayers, and as such, if the lowest is also responsible, then I think we're kind of obligated here regardless of our feelings one way or the other. At least that's the way I review it.
Do you guys have, I'm looking at the bids, there's
so
a
small, I can't
significant difference between your estimate and the irrigation system that they quoted. Is that a concern at all?
So the irrigation system. So our estimate, the engineer's estimate was $160,000. The apparent low bidder was $207,000. The next low bidder was $251,000. So there are some significant differences within those numbers. However, if you look at the numbers overall throughout the apparent low bidder's bid, those numbers are fairly close throughout the entire line items with the engineer's estimate. They're very close. There was a total difference between the engineer's estimate and the apparent low bidder of $34,639.50. There was between the apparent low bidder and the next low bidder, there was a total difference of $882,607.88. And there was significant difference beyond that on the third and fourth bidder. So at this point, based upon the numbers and based upon the comfort level that we've had with Diversified Civil on previous projects and the work that they've done, we did not feel uncomfortable recommending the award as we stated. And that speaks nothing to other bidders on this project at all.
I mean, we've given business to all of these bidders. It's just this.
Yes, sir.
On this particular transaction, they have the best price by almost $1 million.
Yes, sir.
And with that in mind, I can't, in good conscience, expect the taxpayers to pay more because there were of one item on a application sheet. I mean, I don't think I can't responsibly do anything other than this, frankly, with the money, given the money.
Is there any other discussion or questions? Sorry, I'm reading all this. Now I'm looking at every line.
I know.
No, I mean, I trust you guys that you've gone over this, and I'm ready to move forward, so I'll make that motion. I'll renew my motion.
I'll second.
A motion and a second. Roll call. But thank you to both of y'all for all the work you two have done, but also the companies that y'all have already done for their city.
Thank you.
Thank you, Travis. Thank you.